She wasn't crying, pleading for her life or anything?
She was.
So you stabbed her in the throat? Was that the last time you stabbed her, or you kept stabbing her?
Kept stabbing her. Sounds crazy, doesn't it?
This is 21-year-old Dima Tower, raised by adoptive parents Robbie and Jennifer Tower, who took him in as their own. Just hours earlier, police carried out a frantic manhunt through the woods to capture Dima, while his adoptive parents lay stabbed to death on their living room floor.
They went to the neighbor's house and everything, there's blood all over their door and everything.
As the investigation unfolds, officers begin piecing together the horrifying details of what happened inside that home.
What it looks like is a monster was in there, two helpless people.
They're left struggling to understand how a son could do this to his loving parents. But as detectives dig deeper, it becomes clear that not everything about this case is what it first appears to be.
What did you say to your mother before you stabbed her to death?
I'm answering your question. You're not listening. There was a lot that went on between the three of us that I'm being stopped from talking about.
On August 31st in Northport, Florida, police received a horrifying call from a distressed neighbor.
Caller, what's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. It's not as much emergency for us right now, but about 5 minutes ago or so, maybe a few more, there was a woman that came on the door. I was upstairs sleeping, but I heard the doorbell ring. And my daughter was sleeping upstairs, and the girl was screaming, I guess, and I heard her scream. My son heard her scream. And she's saying, I need help. And I didn't, when I got downstairs, the person's gone.
It was one woman, she knocked on your door?
Yeah, she banged on the door and rang the doorbell and screamed, I need help.
Okay.
And she's not out there. I haven't gone out yet, but.
Okay.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of blood outside. We need an ambulance now. Someone please.
There's
Someone,
a whole bunch of
blood out there. Yes, there's blood on my front door. On my front steps. Oh,
Okay.
I need blood on the front door.
Okay, I need you to lock the door and stay in the
It's locked. It's locked.
Officer Tyler Regorkas is the first to arrive and sees a man covered in blood from his head down to his arms entering a vehicle and leaving the scene.
Hey, Northport Police! You!
The man ignores the officer's commands, triggering a high-speed pursuit. Minutes later, additional officers arrive and begin piecing together what has happened, unaware of just how serious the situation already is.
Three over 12 Northport, just signal 14. I have a lengthy blood trail going to several houses. I'm continuing to search, but there's a very large amount of blood throughout this. Did you see which way the person went? Do you know, was it a male or a female?
By the size of the...
Or if it's a male or a female?
There's a footprint over there.
Yeah, I see that. Well, they went to the neighbor's house and everything. There's blood all over their door and everything.
Well, that's my daughter's car. There should be a black car parked down in the swale. That's
Okay.
the neighbor's kid's car.
That's the neighbor's kid's car?
Yeah.
Because they're chasing a car right now.
I watched it leave that way.
And they're chasing a car right now. There's a car not stopping because someone was covered in blood. But it was a male.
I mean, he's a little dude.
Okay. Let me go check with... I'm going to check with that neighbor because there's blood all over that front door. So I'll be back with you guys in a minute.
Neighbors assist the police in identifying the suspect as 21-year-old Dima Tower, an orphan adopted from Ukraine at age 14 by Jennifer and Robert Tower. Dima had previously moved out of the home, but returned just 1 month earlier to live with his adoptive parents. With this information in hand, officers returned to the Tower residence to attempt entry.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the call. The caller's that one. They got blood, but this one, when I was walking, it led straight to this, but there's no one answering.
When
Let me go check this house over here, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, 10-4. That residence doesn't have a large amount of blood on the front door as well. Did you check this blood? What's that? That one has nothing. Right. It just, and you can follow it. It goes. Does that look like it's in or out? That kind of looks out. It's hard to tell. It looks like they were at the, because if you look, there's blood on the door handle. So I don't know if they were trying the door handle or what, but the neighbor that called said that there's usually a black car parked in this swale. So what I don't like is black car. Yeah. Black car. They're chasing one. We have a dog barking. Yeah. So that's. And it goes straight from here. They're leaving, and there's none. So basically, I followed the blood trail from there. It comes here. It almost seems like they left out here and walked right over there and then jumped in the car. So the car was parked over there? No, Ray said it was parked 2 houses to the east, which is going to be right here. It was parked here. And they said it's usually there's a younger male that lives here in a black with a black car. So the footprints, we're not going to answer. There's a dog. I haven't checked yet because there's blood on the door handle. But actually, I'll switch to the other gloves. All the footprints lead out. There's none that are going in. It goes straight through the yard, out to the road, and then goes right to that.
When you get a moment, you can research that name. Family contact.
We need to try to do a safety sweep.
I agree. That's why I'm going to throw some actual gloves on. Because the caller said there's supposed to be a black car that's to like the son or a younger kid that lives here. It's supposed to be parked right in the swale. That's what I'm assuming is getting chased right now.
It's locked.
Is it?
Yep.
After unsuccessful attempts at the front door, officers locate an unlocked side entrance and make entry. At this point, body cam footage is blacked out due to the severity of what's inside. Officers discover the deceased bodies of Dima's adoptive parents, Robbie and Jennifer Tower. Robbie had been stabbed 69 times. Jennifer had briefly escaped the home, run into a neighbor's house while screaming for help. This is the screaming reported in the 911 call and explains the blood trail between the two homes. It is then that her son Dima chased her, forced her back inside the residence, and continued the attack, where she was stabbed 76 times. Officers exit the home visibly shaken, immediately secure the perimeter, and begin speaking with the neighbors, now fully aware of the scale of what had just occurred.
Hello. I'm Sergeant Taylor. I'm the shift supervisor.
John Walton.
Okay.
Robert Curl.
Okay, hi. We have detectives coming out. Yeah. I know they're going to want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Live over there really well?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Pretty well. We hang out all the time. He was the original people on the street. We've only been here since January, but they're the nicest people.
Do you know who was driving that black Chevy?
His son.
Okay.
Yes.
You know him by name and everything?
Remember his
He's
name?
kind of shady.
Okay. Like I said, we have detectives coming out. I know they want to speak to you, so if you can just bear with us. I'm not going to ask you to stay out here in the driveway. Okay. So she was right here.
She was...
So what time was that?
The front. It was right around 11. She went to the front door.
So those are on 11 p.m.?
Yeah.
11? You got blood up by your front door?
Over here, yeah. You can follow the trail.
Just keep her back, please. Yep.
Couple minutes before, so around 11:40.
5362, move down to Kennedy.
Okay.
I didn't see the blood yet. I hadn't opened the door. We didn't open anything. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to call 911. So it might have been a good 10 minutes.
How many people live in that house?
Two.
Two?
But the kids I say he's a kid. He's not a kid. He's an adult.
But the two older people and their son? That's it?
He was staying there temporarily. He's only been here for like maybe a month.
About a month?
Yeah, my husband was helping him fix his car.
But he's no girlfriend of his or anything like that, or anyone else?
He's not seeing anybody. He's not even there half the time.
Okay, I just want to know if that's a question that's going to be asked.
God, they're such good people.
Okay.
Across the street, I tried calling that, but they're not answering. They lock it down.
across the street there?
Yeah, that's Everett Price.
And you think they're home? They got one vehicle in the driveway. Is that
There's
normal?
a truck inside.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I tried to call and text. His notifications are off.
Okay. I'll go knock on his door next. Just
okay.
You guys just don't mind staying awake for a bit till the detectives get out
we
here.
were cops. We get it.
You get okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we're not.
No,
I'm mad at myself. Nothing ever happens on this street. I know. But this. Oh my God. I was listening to the radio when I heard Signal 10. I was like, and then Signal 5. I was like, no.
So I'm glad I retired.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And then is your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. What's her first name?
Jonna, Johnna.
Middle initial?
That escapes me right now.
What's that?
That escapes me right now.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, if you guys want to go inside your house, you can go in there, wait in there if you need anything. They'll have you knock on the door, or knock on the door in there. Yeah, just make sure no one. Yeah, make sure no one goes over on that side. Appreciate it.
While the investigation at the home continues, police are in active pursuit of Dima. The chase is intense, with Dima at times driving into oncoming lanes and narrowly avoiding head-on collisions. Law enforcement deploys spike strips to disable the vehicle, eventually forcing it to stop along the shoulder of the highway. After stopping, Dima exits the vehicle and flees into a wooded area. Police establish a perimeter and begin a canine search through the nearby fields, wooded areas, and warehouse properties along the highway.
266, 149 and the combat team is going to start a track from the vehicle's location.
Dustin. Rick. Bullets out on foot.
It's the Norfolk Police Department, K-9! You're under arrest, come out now! Norfolk Police K-9 unit!
We didn't see any footprints that way, did we?
No, I'm not seeing any. Aside from ours.
The search efforts are unsuccessful, with Dima managing to evade law enforcement after running through wooded areas and swimming through nearby canals. However, roughly 7 hours after the search begins, Dima is spotted by a civilian buying iced tea at a Shell gas station, who immediately calls the police. Officers respond quickly and take Dima into custody, placing him in a holding cell. Then officers transport him to the Sarasota County Jail for interrogation, unaware of the level of violence Dima is about to calmly describe.
Have you ever read your rights before?
Do you watch TV?
Not really.
Alright, have you ever seen cop shows and movies? So a Miranda warning.
That's how I know how to get away from you real well.
You evaded us for many hours. So you're pretty good at what you were doing. So either you study how to avoid cops, or
I don't study that.
No.
Instincts.
Just instincts. I have kids. I have kids that are around your age also. So I try to treat everybody like I would want somebody to treat my kids. You understand? So whatever happened last night, it's all right to talk about it.
I'm not the one to talk about it.
No.
I'm not the type of young man that will talk about it.
No. You don't want to give your side of the story.
It was wrong, that's it.
So what happened last night that made you want to do something?
Rage.
Rage has to come from somewhere,
Yeah.
there has to be some reason. It's a lot of rage to keep bottled up.
Right.
Did your parents push you into the rage?
We weren't really like family anymore.
They weren't family anymore?
Yeah,
did they change?
We've been through so much
Yeah.
We've been arguing and going back and forth.
About what?
Family issues.
Okay.
There's no easy way around this, Dima, okay? It's either your side of the story or we just go with what the scene says. But I think that there's a lot more to it.
There is.
So why don't you just try to see if we can understand what...
But what does it get us?
I don't know what it's gonna get us. Maybe us trying to say, well, we could see that happening the way it did. You know,
to give an explanation of what happened last night, because right now we don't have one. We just have what we can see and what's there.
What it looks like is a monster was in there, two helpless people. Maybe it was just something that your parents did.
It's not that bad, It has a lot to do with everything. It has a lot to do with everything that I've been through and the anger that's inside me.
Yeah.
All the shit that I've seen. I don't like the situation. I don't like the people I'm with, so I'm just gonna kill them.
So you said that if you don't like the people that you're with, you want to kill them?
Not anybody. It has a lot to do with like the way I am and the way I see things and personal reasons, or like observations, and I don't know, like you said, you want to try to understand. It's like it's hard to explain.
So have you had these thoughts for most of your life? No.
Just came up because of all the anger and all the, like, I don't know what your grandfather likes about his country, but in today's United States, there's not much to like about it. I want to go back to Ukraine.
Yeah. Did you ask them? Did you say that to your parents that you were going to go back to Ukraine, and did they put up a fight with you or something?
No, it's not that.
No.
No, personally, I want to go back to Ukraine because I'm sick and tired of living in this country and putting up with all this.
I hear you.
Detectives successfully get Dima to open up and admit to killing his parents. But even after the admission, they continue pressing him for details surrounding the killing of his father, knowing that every specific detail he provides strengthens the case and helps secure conviction later in court.
What made you go in there and have an altercation with your dad?
It was not an altercation.
What happened when you went into the bedroom? Your dad was sleeping. What happened?
Just stabbing.
What was he doing?
What do you mean?
Was he yelling, or did he wake up after you stabbed him?
You're asking kind of weird questions.
Well, I mean, did he start fighting you? Because we know that he got out of bed somehow.
Yeah, you want me to stop?
Yeah. Do you know where you stabbed him first?
It was dark.
Where was your mom at?
Right there.
She was next to him? Yep. Did she wake up?
Yep. Why are you asking me these questions?
Because we want to know your side of the story and put some of the pieces together.
And what is it going to get me after you put the pieces together? I'm still going to go to prison, so.
Well, what do you think you should do? Do you think you should go to prison?
Well, that would be like the obvious consequence.
You do know that, like, we're trying to piece this together, okay? So your dad starts getting up out of bed.
No, he wasn't. He was sleeping.
Okay. And you stabbed him.
Yep.
Do you remember how many times?
Countless.
I'm sorry?
Countless.
Countless times? Did he ever get out of bed?
Yeah.
And then what Did you push him against the wall? Or did he fall?
He's bleeding out. Going around the house, trying to fight me back.
Okay. Did you stab him out in the living room or leaving out of the bedroom?
Yep.
Was your dad able to get back at you in any way? Like to eat? Was he able to manhandle you at all or no?
Tried to. No, I'm stronger than I look.
How were you stabbing? Like was the fist going
Different
from top
ways.
to bottom? Or do you mind showing me?
I mean, it was like sometimes I would barely hold a knife and still stab him. You know, it's like there's blood everywhere.
Did you get a lot of blood on you?
Yep.
Did you try to rinse it off or?
See it right now.
Dima describes stabbing his father as he sleeps, before Robbie wakes and attempts to fight back. As disturbing as this is for detectives to hear, nothing prepares them for what Dima describes next, the far more horrifying account of how he kills his mother.
Where was your mom at?
Going around the neighborhood asking for help.
Was she on her phone?
Possibly. Some called the police.
Did she hit you or anything or try to fight you off or?
She's a woman. What do you think she's gonna do?
Well, I can tell you that if probably most women will either run or they're going to fight back.
I tried to fight back, but there's not much she can do.
All right. So.
Did she try to fight you back?
A little bit.
And then did you stab her?
You already know I stabbed both of them. Like, why are you asking me questions that are obvious? Questions that you already know.
I don't know for sure what happened in there. That's
Well, you know that I stabbed both of them. Like you're asking me, did I stab her? You know I did.
I mean, a lot of things could have happened in there. I don't know.
What happened when she ran out? Did she go out the front door?
Yep.
Did you close the door behind her, or did you?
I told her to get back inside.
And she kept going?
No, she went back inside.
At one point, didn't she go to the neighbors?
Yeah, that's when she ran out. Sound cold.
Where was your dad at that point?
Dead. So you're trying to get my side of the story, but I just brutally stabbed my adoptive parents. And like, what is there to get?
So she comes back. Does she listen to you? She comes back. Do you guys talk at all?
Yeah, I tried to talk to her.
How did that conversation go?
It was a monologue.
So did you stab her already at that time? At that point?
After I finished saying what I had to say.
What's that?
After I finished saying what I had to say.
After you said what you had to say to her, then you stabbed her?
Yes.
Where at?
A lot of places. Like you, don't you already notice?
Did you cut her throat?
No, just stabbed her.
You just stabbed her in the throat?
Yeah.
And she laid right there?
No, she tried fighting me back.
Where was she where was your mom when you stabbed her? Were you guys in the house at that point? Did you start outside?
In the house.
All the times that you stabbed your mom was inside the house?
Yep.
Okay. Where at? In the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen?
Living room.
And you were talking to her and
yeah.
What was she saying back?
Pretty much nothing.
She wasn't crying, pleading for her life or anything?
She was.
She was? So you stabbed her in the throat? Was that the last time you stabbed her, or you kept stabbing her?
Kept stabbing her.
At one point, did you go get the other knife?
When I lost the first one.
Was that on your father?
Yep.
How did your mom make it from the couch to where she's laying on the floor?
She fell down.
And she stood up and...
Yep.
Did she crawl at all? Was she able to try to get away from you, or...?
Yep.
Yeah. Was she trying to crawl to your dad?
Possibly. Sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Well, it's your story, so.
Well, it's still a pretty crazy story, though. Like I just said, it's stupid. The reason for why I did this is stupid.
With a graphic account of the killings now documented, detectives turn their attention to Dima's motive, searching for something that explains why this senseless murder occurred.
What was the reason to kill your parents?
There's many reasons.
Give us one reason.
I don't like them.
What did they do to make you not like them? I don't know, you know, I'm asking. I don't live your life, you know, I don't live with you guys, so.
I mean, yeah, everyone's gonna tell you that. Oh yeah, in America, yeah, you get whatever you want, you know, life's easy, but I don't see it like that. It's like.
How do you see it? Help me understand.
Well, I'm basically a nobody coming from nowhere. You know, I was in the point of starvation when I was a little kid, so.
And that's that when your parents adopted you?
No, that was when I was with my biological mother. It was a long time ago. Just
okay.
What I'm basically saying is, the way I see things is not lining up with. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you that I try to control my parents. That's not what it is. I'm not that fucked up in the head, you know. But it's just my adoptive parents really never taught me anything there, you know.
They never taught you anything, you said?
Yeah, it's like I feel like I'm like a self-learner, you know. Like I basically tell myself like what to do, what not to do, and like when I first came to this country, I wasn't like, you know, I didn't like the way I was treated, and you know, yeah, I misbehave a lot, but it has nothing to do. After I got older, it's like I said, it's stupid.
Do they know?
The reason is stupid.
Well, it's not stupid to you, though.
It is. Why would I say it's stupid if it wasn't stupid to me?
Well,
the reason that I killed him is stupid.
Yeah. So did they adopt you from Ukraine?
Foster care.
Foster care. So you came over here and was put in foster care?
No, I was in foster care because my real mother died, and my family picked me up, and then the truth is they didn't want to put up with me for some reason, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Your real family just want to put you in foster care and forget about you.
Did your adopted family love you? Like, did it seem like it, or?
Yeah, they love me, but at the same time.
At the same time,
it was not always about love and family. It was like controlling and.
Like them controlling you, or?
Sometimes.
How so? Like physically, or
no,
mentally, or
like
telling you what you can and can't do, or?
Like, you know, who's the household of the house? Who's the household in the house?
I mean,
the man is,
yeah,
right?
It's different whoever you ask, you know.
Well, it's different whoever you ask because this country is so up, but the answer is man. And you know, my mom and my adopted mom would, you know, sometimes act like she's the household.
Mm-hmm.
The
head of the household.
Head of the household.
Yeah.
Whatever, like.
I mean, sometimes women, you know, they feel like.
Yeah, I know.
So did that set you off?
No, it was just like I was just telling you, it's just many reasons.
Yeah,
that's just one of the reasons.
Something had to set you over the edge, man, about last night with your dad, like for you to go in there, your adopted dad, and go in there and do what you did. Like, what?
It's a lot of
shit. What?
It's some things don't even relate to it that set me off.
Like what?
just being tired of, like I just said, being sick and tired of putting up the bullshit that this country has to offer.
Well, when you made you take that out on your parents, though, why did it lead to that? Like, what happened?
Because they're part of it.
Dima offers vague explanations for killing his parents, none of which fully makes sense even to him. But as he begins describing his upbringing and mental health, a clearer picture of the motive slowly starts to take shape.
So when you tell me you're not mentally ill, this is mentally ill, like you know that.
What makes you say you're mentally ill?
What I just said, that's what I did.
But there's a difference between mentally ill and having rage and being pissed off at someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
which is it for you?
Well, it's the second one. But I still feel like I'm mentally ill because I never really had a good family before I came to this country, and then when I came here, I was already basically on my own, with my own world inside my head, and when you come here and you have to put up with somebody else.
Do you think that it's mental illness, or do you think that it's regret that you have from what happened last night?
It's regret.
When you say
mental illness, because I wasn't brought up right. I was living with my mom most of the time. My father abandoned us. I wasn't. The way you grow up when you're a child, basically, it's your fundamentals for the rest of your life. If you don't have a good childhood, you're gonna be messed up in the head for the rest of your life.
Right.
So that's why I say mentally ill, because I was not raised correctly when I was a kid.
When you came back and your dad was kind of pissed off at you at first.
Yeah, because I know that I heard like I was mad at they were mad at me too, and I was mad at them. They were mad at me.
Did he say why though? Like what? You came back and you were met with your dad being pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Like what?
I was like, my mom cares about me more than my dad does, and then she says that I don't do marriage because of that.
Do you think that's what happened?
No.
Were they going through rough times too?
No, they weren't. It was rough times because they had rough times since I first came here.
So did they argue a lot?
Because of me, yeah, it was all about.
Just about you?
Dima Tower is charged with 2 counts of murder, along with fleeing and eluding law enforcement. What follows is one of the most bizarre and shocking trials in Florida's history, a case that includes Dima taking the stand in his own defense, a decision that proves to be just as unpredictable as the crime itself.
What did your father say after you stabbed him?
What the hell are you doing?
And then what happened? Did you stab him again?
Yes.
Okay, what were you thinking about between the first stab and the second stab?
There's nothing to think.
Nothing to think.
What am I supposed to think then?
You're telling me that as a human being, you walked into your father's bedroom with your mother sleeping next to him. The parents that brought you over here.
These people were not my parents. There's a lot went on that changed our relationship.
That's not my question. My question is, are you telling this jury that you won't even look in the eye that the people who brought you over here and gave you a home, that you were stabbing them and you didn't think anything of it? Is that what you're saying?
Answer's too complicated for you.
No, it's not a complicated answer. It's a yes or it's a no.
It's not. It's a complicated answer.
The people that brought you over here, they gave you an opportunity to be a somebody from somewhere, didn't they?
It depends on their parenting, how you raise your children.
Depends on the what?
You don't even know what I'm talking about. No, have you ever been a mother of children?
When you walked out of the house after you killed your father, did you carry the knife with you to lead Jennifer back in?
I did.
You did. You took the knife with you to go out and find the person that adopted you.
Yes, I was temporarily insane, as I said.
Temporarily insane.
Yes.
Why did you ask your mother to go back inside the house?
Brought her off the street. I don't know.
Because you wanted to kill her, didn't you? Did you hear the doctor talk about how many times you stabbed your mother, Jennifer Towers, the person that you say is not your mother? How many times did you stab her?
You're talking to someone who has no understanding.
You don't understand that question?
No, you don't understand what you're saying.
How many times did you stab your mother?
I didn't know.
More than once?
Yeah, more than once. I don't know how many times. You've seen it how many times, so we were all in here. You've seen it.
Because these members of the jury have a right to hear what you have to say.
Objection, Your Honor.
They don't hear what I say because I'm not allowed to say it.
You told the detectives that you stabbed your mother to death, but not until you finished what you had to say to her. What did you have to say to her that night?
There was a lot went on between the three of us.
What did you say to your mother before you stabbed her to death?
I'm answering your question. You're not listening. There was a lot that went on between the three of us. It wasn't just a parents and a child.
You made Jennifer and Robbie's life in their home a living hell, didn't you, Mr. Tower?
Again, there was a lot that went on.
Yes.
Yes, but
Yes.
some adults don't know how to be
Yes.
parents. Yes.
You made their life a living
Yeah, no,
hell.
I didn't. There's some adults don't know how to be parents. You don't know what you're talking about.
In fact,
I came from a harsh environment.
many people come from a harsh environment,
Yeah, but
and they don't kill their parents.
you gotta know how to treat those people correctly so they grow up properly. You're talking as if you don't know how to be a parent, and you don't know what it takes.
You made their
Pointless
life a living hell. In fact, your father told you that you were destroying his marriage
If I
to
made
his wife. Isn't it true?
if I made their life a
Mr.
living hell, that's probably had something to do with them.
After refusing to take any responsibility for his horrific crimes, Dima's adoptive grandfather takes the stand and delivers a heartbreaking impact statement directed at Dima himself.
I just wanted the court to know that Dima didn't just
take your time.
He didn't just kill Robbie and Jennifer. He killed a part of all of us. And there isn't a person over there that doesn't hate him. And we want him to suffer. And I just like one more thing to say. I have a lot of things to say, but you probably wouldn't like it. I want him to, when he's Dima, look at me.
No, sir. Go ahead and direct your comments to me, okay?
I would like him to change his name while he's in jail. I don't want him to use my name anymore. I don't want him to be associated with us. And a lot of things I want to say to you, to him.
Take your
I
time.
don't believe you'd allow it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't think I could go any further.
As the trial proceeds, the defense emphasizes Dima's traumatic childhood, adoption history, and mental state, arguing the killings were not premeditated and seeking lesser charges. As the case nears its end, Dima is unexpectedly given one final opportunity to take the stand and apologize, with the judge issuing a clear warning beforehand: do not insult the victims.
Let me just make sure you understand. I'm not going to allow any disparaging comments related to Robbie and Jennifer Tower. Do you understand that?
What do you mean?
I don't want a single negative comment or disparaging, meanful, harmful contact.
There will be no such words.
Okay.
There will be only the story.
Can you please explain to him what I just ordered? I will not permit Robbie and Jennifer to be disparaged in any way in this courtroom.
I understood what you said. I will only tell our story. I will be rational. I will be making sense. I'm not gonna be speaking meaningless words that have no reason to say.
This is an opportunity for you to show remorse, if you have any, to apologize if you wish to, and it's sincere, and to express your gratitude for the opportunity that Robbie and Jennifer gave you, if you wish, to apologize to the family and the community for which you tore apart and destroyed. This is that opportunity. Do you understand that, Mr. Tower?
I understand.
Given what the court has talked to you about, what is it that you want Judge Krug to know prior to imposing a sentence?
What I have to say is our feelings block out our intellect, so I must ignore the irrational testimonies I heard about the life that I had with adopted parents of mine, and prior to that, I had 2 years and 2 months of dwelling on this. And the conclusion I have come to is not only that everything evolves around God, that we must understand that we live in an unmanly world. And what this means is...
Mr. Tower, I'm not concerned about what world you believe in. Do you wish to offer an apology and remorse to the...
Yes, I am. I'm getting to that, yes.
Cut right to it. I don't want to hear what world you think you live in.
Well, I'm gonna cut right to it.
Thank you.
The remorse that I have for my adopted parents is, it might be unshown, that doesn't mean it's not felt. Because when I committed these acts of crime, I lost my mind, and somebody might think that I knew what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. It was...
Do you wish to offer an apology?
I am on offering an apology. I'm explaining an apology. I'm explaining an apology. I'm in the middle of apology. Apology is that there are a lot of fatherless children out there. And my apology in this is that nobody want to be held accountable for their actions. And I'm being held accountable for the actions of grown men. So my apology is that I have to be responsible for what Oscar did to his children and what Phil did to his children. And how can I apologize for the mistreatment that Oscar, as a stepfather...
All right, I'm going to have the defendant removed from the stand. He's choosing not to give an apology. I'm sorry to the family in the courtroom. I wanted to give an opportunity for you to have to hear from the defendant, to perhaps hear an apology and remorse. I think that is not forthcoming, as we all saw.
In the end, the only apology Dima offers is a thinly veiled attack on the parenting of the very family who took him in and gave an orphan a loving home. With that, all that remains is the verdict, and Dima makes it clear he has no intention of going quietly.
All right, to the family, I want to thank you for your courtesy throughout the trial. I know it can be very hard to sit in a long trial where you have loved ones that were viciously and brutally murdered, as your loved ones were in this case. As the judge, I don't know the folks that are murdered or injured in cases. You realize I come into the story much later. What I enjoyed this afternoon was, even though it was brief, learning about the terrific lives that this, I'm going to call them Robbie and Jennifer, lived. They seemed, and many of you used these words, that they were selfless. Some of you said that they gave the shirt off their back for others. They ministered to children and others, going as far as Ukraine and Russia to help those in need in South America. They were babysitters. They were a happy husband and wife. They were children to the parents we heard from, brothers, aunts, uncles. They just really seemed like terrific people. And it is a shame that in this great country that we live in, that we lost two shining stars. I hope that, and one of you mentioned this, that they live on in your hearts, in your memory, and I hope you realize that. I know you do. The grief, the anger will continue for time, But I hope you cherish, and I know you will, those memories and lean on each other and the love and support of your family, and celebrate what seems to be amazing lives of two great people, and they can be beacons for how you teach your children and how you continue to move on. Mr. Tower, I don't know what else to say. You seem to be an evil spirit, an evil person.
Evil spirit because you're talking foolish.
Who doesn't seem to have any...
I'm full of remorse. I'm not showing it because...
I will at this time, Mr. Tower, sentence you as to count 1. This is for first-degree murder of Robbie Tower. I will sentence you to life in prison. You will serve the rest of your life in prison without the possibility of parole. Count 2, and often I do run them concurrent. I know that the defense requested that. We have a unique and clearly a special life in Jennifer Tower as well. I spoke about that earlier. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty of count 2, first-degree premeditated murder on Jennifer Tower. I will run this sentence consecutive to count 1. I will sentence you, Mr. Tower, to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Count 3, the fleeing or attempting to elude law enforcement with lights and sirens. I'll adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to the maximum of 5 years in prison to run concurrent with count 2. I will order that you have no contact whatsoever with Robbie and Jennifer's family, aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews, parents, siblings. All right, Mr. Tower, you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that appeal, one will be appointed to represent you.
What about the truth?
Good luck to everyone.